Hey, Miss Gregory.
Hi.
Good. So later today, I'm going to be taking your 4 kids into my room to do a lesson with them. We spoke about it before, but I just wanted to ask you a few things about them to make sure that I'm fully prepared and that they're getting everything out of the lesson as they can.
Okay.
So what do you think I should know about these students?
Well, Diana is a smart girl. She picks up things easily. She's very quiet. She needs to be more verbal.
Okay.
But her parents work with her. She's got good vocabulary, pretty good. And she writes well for an ESL child. She has a pretty good command of the language.
Okay. What about Ashley?
Ashley is in Tier 3 in math and also reading.
Okay.
She is not verbal hardly at all. This year she started to talk after, let's say, December.
Okay.
She does know her words, some of them, a lot of them, much more than you would expect.
Okay.
And she's proud of herself. Her parents do work with her, but they don't speak English that well. So as a result, her writing is, she'll write any word she sees.
Okay.
And think it's a sentence. So she struggles with reading and writing.
Okay. What about Freddie?
Freddie should be doing more work at home. His parents, again, don't speak English. And he likes to fool around a lot. So he really needs hands-on activities to help him.
So I'll keep an extra eye on him.
Yeah.
Okay. And Diana?
I think I did. Diana Lease. Diana Lease was doing real well the first half of the year.
Okay.
And she has gone downhill on most tests in reading. Her writing needs a lot of work. She forgets words. The skills that we teach, like phonetic skill 5 and things like that, where the 2 vowels, one's long and one isn't, she forgets. All that goes out the window when she has to sound things out.
Okay. So now you said that Freddie's a tactile learner. Would you say that Diana, Ashley, and Diana Lisa are as well? They like hands-on?
They all like hands-on things.
Diana
Lise needs it. Ashley needs it. Diana Castillo doesn't need it as much, but she would love to be in part of that because a lot of her learning is, the visual, but not a lot of tactile.
So visual and tactile learners?
Mm-hmm.
So now we discussed quickly that I'd be doing like a most common word lesson with them with a reading. Which students would you say would need help with the reading aspect of the lesson?
Deanna Lise, Freddie, and Ashley the most.
Okay. Annalise, Ashley, and Freddie. Do you see their language causing like language barriers in the classroom in your instruction?
With Deanna Lise, it's more apparent because I can find her mistakes easily.
Okay.
I know where her glitches are.
Okay.
With Ashley, it's like everything.
Okay. So her language barrier is a big problem in the classroom?
Yeah. And she often writes just about her parents, like I love my mom, I love my dad, nothing else.
Okay.
She might have a cat or something that she might write about, but it's mostly the same old.
Okay.
Went to the park.
Okay. So now for the lesson, I'm just going to go over what I plan to do with them. I'm going to start off the lesson playing a flashcard game with most common words, just kind of warm them up and get them ready to start their reading. Then I'm going to read a passage with them. We're going to answer some comprehension questions, and there's some fill in the blanks where they'll be using those most common words that we use with the flashcards and in the story, and then they'll be using them in a sentence.
They have to make up the sentence?
They have to make up the sentence.
Okay.
Using 2 words of 5. Do you think that'd be...
What do you mean?
There are 5 words on the worksheet they're going to be completing after reading, and they're going to have to use 2 of those words in sentences.
Is the 2 words make the most sense, or can it be any of the 5
Any
words?
of the 5 words.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Well, that's everything. That's all the questions I have for you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, but let me know how it goes.
I will. We will have a PostConference.
Okay, good. Thanks.
All righty.
That's great.
So I will let you know.
Your help.
All right, Miss Gregory, thank you for allowing me to work with your children. They are so sweet and so nice.
Come on, I didn't catch it.
So they did wonderful. They really did. They were very shy in the beginning, and
Ah.
they were very quiet and didn't really want to speak up so much in the beginning. But as the lesson went on, they opened up great. They did wonderful working with the word flashcards. Like I said, we started with the word flashcards.
Even Ashley?
Yeah, Ashley
Good,
did great.
good.
She was able to read the words.
Mm-hmm.
So we worked through them. The ones that they struggled on, we all decoded together and we sounded them out together. And they did great. It seemed like they were having fun with it, so that made me happy. As you can see, this is the work that they completed. Their worksheets that they did, we did this together. It was easy for them. I mean, we went
Good.
through. Some of
Good.
them struggled with a couple of them, so we worked through it to see which one made the most sense,
Mhm.
to figure out the word that fit in the blank. But they did great.
Great.
And then when it came to their sentence writing, that was the part that I was the most hesitant about. Diana wrote, I be good all the time, to use the word be in her sentence. So that's just like part of the language
Yes.
deficiency, just using that word be in the wrong context. And I like to be good at school. That was her other sentence. Then, let's see. Freddie, my dog lives with me. My dog likes to eat food with me.
So he's no capitals.
Yeah, no capitals. We'll
He
work
has
on
periods,
that with
he
him.
has
Yeah.
spaces.
He
He
used
doesn't
both the
know
words.
Okay.
He used the words
With.
in there though, so that was good.
Good.
Let's see. This is Diana Leese.
Dogs live, see, this is what I'm talking about with her. Dog lives with us.
Yeah.
Dogs likes to eat food. Dogs like to play.
So
Dogs
as you
like
said, it's
to
all
eat
about
food.
that one topic.
Yes, and the noun and the verb
Mhm.
not complementing each other.
So I
speak.
spoke with them before writing about making their sentences interesting and make sure they're using details and trying to add adjectives to it and make them interesting. So we'll have
Yep.
to work with her to make sure that she starts
Yep.
making them more complex. And then Ashley, I have a many toys and I like food. So when we were doing this, I said, I like food is boring. I said, let's change it. What food do you like? And that's why she wrote, I like cereal with SEVO. But she tried to sound it out, and with her speech delay, I mean, I could see why she wrote SEVO. So, because that's how she hears it. But they did a wonderful job working with me, and they were so pleasant and so sweet.
Okay, great.
So from this point forward, if I were to work with them again, I would work with them on making sentences more complex rather than focusing on the most common words. It seems like they have those
Good,
pretty well. At least the words that we went through. So that made
And
me
I'll
very
start
happy.
working with Ashley with stretching the words out so she hears the beginning, middle, and end.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for
I
taking them.
I
I'm sure
appreciate
they're
it.
probably going to go with you next week.